When will celebs learn? What happens in Vegas definitely doesn't stay there, as we've learned that days after Khloe Kardashian's ex, James Harden, was seen partying with Jordyn Woods, he was tearing it up with Travis Scott. And now I'm wondering how Kylie Jenner feels about that, especially because we've now learned that Jordyn's hangout with James Harden was the final blow to any reconciliation the two ladies could have had, while Khloe reportedly feels Jordyn is doing anything to get a reaction out of her. And finally, Kourtney Kardashian's lifestyle site Poosh isn't doing too well, and guess who she is blaming?
Mom.
We've got all this Kard Jenner news coming up right now, so stay right here. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. There's a lot going down in Kard Jenner town, so you know what to do. Make sure to share this video, click that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell because the drama is going nowhere with this famous fam. Okay, so first up, let's discuss what's going down with the eldest Kard Jenner sister, Kourtney. As you all know, earlier this year, Kourtney launched her lifestyle website Poosh, which includes several helpful tips like spreading avocado on toast makes for a great breakfast, and how to feel your best naked. Aside from the site, Kourtney has also done some sit-down Poosh interviews with her mom, Kendall, and Scott Disick, who had a two-part special. I mean, truly high quality there, as you can see. However, to Kourtney's surprise, Poosh isn't quite the smashing success that she thought it would be. While some might blame the content, Kourtney, on the other hand, is blaming none other than Mama Kris. In a new report from Radar Online, a source revealed that Kourtney, quote, thinks Kris has focused so much of her time and energy into Kylie and Kim, she completely neglected her. The source went on to point out the obvious, saying that Kourtney is, quote, failing to recognize that her stuff is overpriced and most of her fans simply cannot afford the Poosh lifestyle, which is completely true. Plus, there's already a crazy high-end celeb brand lifestyle site, and that would be Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. The source pointed out that Kourtney's Poosh is trying to be exactly like Goop. Due to Mama Kris being preoccupied with her other daughters and their brands, Kourtney has now reportedly contacted an outside consulting firm to help her save Poosh. Moving on, let's talk about Khloe, because while she has her own successful line of jeans, that doesn't mean her personal life is having the same success. As you all know, Jordyn Woods was recently spotted partying it up with her ex, James Harden. We know this upset Khloe, while Jordyn, as we reported yesterday, could care less. However, it doesn't sound like Khloe is letting it go anytime soon, because now a source has reported she feels Jordyn is doing things just to get a rise out of her. In a new report from Hollywood Life, a source said, quote, Khloe feels Jordyn is hanging out with her exes deliberately to get a reaction out of her and truly doesn't care about her or her family's feelings. The source continued on saying, quote, it's really disheartening and she wishes she would just stop. You know who else wishes she would just stop? That would be Jordyn's ex-bestie, Kylie Jenner. Now remember yesterday, I filled you guys in on the fact that Kylie unfollowed Jordyn officially on Instagram months after the scandal. As we speculated, Jordyn's hangout with James Harden did fuel the unfollowing, whether it was Kylie on her own who made the decision or Khloe who encouraged her to do so. We also thought this might be Kylie's final way of saying there is no hope for these two to make up in the future, and we were right. In a recent report from Hollywood Life, a source said, quote, Kylie absolutely wanted to send a message to Jordyn that there is absolutely zero chance of any sort of reconciliation at this point. This was essentially Kylie's mic drop. That new piece of info is exactly why I'm curious as to how Kylie feels about her boyfriend and baby daddy Travis Scott partying it up with James Harden days after he hung out with Jordyn Woods. In a new report from Us Weekly, we've learned that Travis and James both partied it up together in Vegas this past weekend at Marquee. Not only did the two party at night, but they also partied at the same cabana earlier in the day. Now, we know James and Travis do know each other, being that James plays basketball for the Houston Rockets, aka Travis's hometown NBA team, whose games he often attends. However, the fact Travis partied with him days after the Jordyn Woods situation has me wondering if Khloe and Kylie are going to be annoyed with him too. Based on their past reactions, I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, which I personally think is entirely unfair, but that's just me. I want to know your thoughts on Travis Scott partying with James Harden days after he hung out with Jordyn Woods. Also, let me know your thoughts on Kylie and Jordyn never reconciling, Khloe thinking Jordyn is doing things to her on purpose, and Kourtney blaming Kris for Poosh's troubles. Let it out down below. For more Kard Jenner news, make sure to check out one of our recent videos. While you're at it, shop the Hollyscoop store and of course subscribe.